Okay, good morning all, and I am Prasanna, and in this lecture I want to explain about data types. So what is actually the different data types we have here, and as well as what are the ranges with respect to this, and after that what are the different keywords we have in Java, and how we are going to implement simple hello world program, how the way we have to do that, and what are the access modifiers. These are the things we have to see in the today's session. There are two types of data types we have are primitive data types and as well as abstract data types. So like that, these are the two types of the data types we have. So what is this primitive data types we have? So primitive data types in this we have, which are the standard data types like integer. In this integer we have byte, short, int, long. These are the different data types we have in integer types. Next, in float data type we have float, double, boolean, character. These are the different floating types we have. These are all numeric types with respect to this. And next we have, this is character data type, which is going to type only one character at a time with respect to this. Now, next we have in this is what are the abstract types we have is there are different abstract types. Abstract types we have like primitive string as well as these kind of the things we have. So now see how the way we have to work with us. So the different operators we will discuss now. So what are the how the way we have to write a Java program? This is the thing we are going to see right now. See, you can write program in Java main function. So you can define the function main as public static void main of string args. We have statements here, we have 5. So that's why we have say with respect to this, you can define this function main here as public static void main, because main function must be static. See, main must be static because no class object will call the function main. So that's why what you have to do is you have to specify main function mandatorily as static so far. Now in Java, up to collections and files, we cannot make custom input. So that's why if you want to read the values, preferably we will go with respect to this command line arguments. Next we have see how the way we are going. So next we have to see is how to display any value that we have to check it. So if I want to display any value or message, we have the thing called system.out.println. So use it to display any value or message. So what is this system here, out here, println here, we have to see. So here we have system is a class we have, out it would be the console, and as well as println it would be method. So this is the way we will do. Now let us see in such a way that how the way we are going to let us see in such a way that how the way we have to write a simple program in Eclipse, that we have to see. So if I want to write a simple program in Eclipse, this is the way we will do that. Let me open my Eclipse here. As Eclipse is the IDE we are going to use for typing any programs. So let me open this Eclipse. Now so now here please create a workspace here. So in this create one workspace here, click on OK. It's opening. Now here I have to create a Java project. In this I have to write the programs. So see how the way we are going to create a Java program. See, right click on this one and new project I have. Now in this project what I want to do is go to Java project. Next here I have, now specify here as give the project name as test something we have. Click on next. Finish so far. Now after creating the project here I want to specify a class name and you have to specify the package also. So first what I want to do is let me do a simple program like hello world program. I want to do that. So now see here we have right click on this project, new class here I have. Now in this specify here hello here, fine. Click on finish. Excuse me, let me redo it again because we have to specify the package name. So let me delete the class and let me do it again. Because preferably each and every code we have to place it in a package. So right click on this one, new class. Now after that we have hello program, hello world program. I want to do that in package, intro package. Now see by default I don't want to add these things. If you want to get the main method, click there, but I don't want to do that right now. Now click on finish. So automatically this is the way I'm getting those. Now I want to increase the, see in the package intro I'm having the class called hello, fine. Now what I want to do here is I want to increase the editor font because editor is not that much clear to me. So let me increase the editor font. So I have Windows preferences. Now after window preferences just expand the general. So after expanding the general, expand the appearance. Now here I have colors and fonts. In that colors and fonts expand basic, text font, double click and increase the font a bit. So here what I want to do is I want to specify the main method. So how to specify the main method? See, you have to type it here as public static void main, but no need to type entire thing here because in IDE we have some shortcuts we can use to type them. If you want to get the main method, just give here main and control space and see it is giving the preview, it is going to show like that. Then press enter key. Then see I am getting the main method. So let me do it again. Just give here main, control space, enter. Then I will get those things. Now if I want to display any value, then I have to use system.out.println. So let me give here as sysout because sysout is a shortcut for system.out.println. So just give sysout and control space. So here I am getting this, so system.out.println. So here I have welcome to Java programming. Now save this one. So after saving this, what I want to do is I want to run the program. If I want to run the program, just press Ctrl F11 or click this one, run. Anything will be fine. Now it will ask which application you want to run. So I want to run simple Java application because I am not doing any servlet coding here. So click on Java application, click on OK. So automatically we are going to run like this. So welcome to Java programming we have. But this is not the way we have to write the programs. I told we have to do everything with object-oriented programming. So if I want to do them with object-oriented programming, let me explain about what are the access modifiers here I have. Coming into this access modifiers I have private, public, protected and friendly. These are the different access modifiers here I have. So what is the purpose of private? See, allows you to access members within current class only. So if you want to access them within current class, then we need the help of private. So outside the class, these numbers will not be accessible. Next we have public. To be in entire program. So if you want to make the members to be available in entire program, make it public. Next, protected. See, by default Java allows the members to be available in current by derived classes. So this is protected. And next is friendly. So what does this friendly will do is, by default Java possess friendly access modifier allows you to access members in current package only. So friendly means it would be public to package. So in the package level, if you want to access, that we will do with friendly access modifier. So these are the different access modifiers we have find. Now let us do an example how the way we are going to do with access modifiers and object oriented. Now let me make a class here. I create a class called data. Click on finish. Now in the data class, see what I have is, let me have some methods, like see we have public void Scott. Now in Scott method I want to write some code as, hi, I am Scott. Now here let me have one private method, private void hi, I am Paul. Now let me have one friendly, because by default it's a friendly, so I'm not giving any access modifier, so I'm giving as void James. So these are the things we have, like Scott, Paul, James. These are the methods I have. Now I want to create a class. In that class I have to create an object for this, and by using this object I want to call them. So how the way we are going to do that? So here I have right click, new class I have. Now let me create a class here as test. Now implement the main method. After implementing the main method, what I want to do is I want to create an object to that. So how to create an object to the class? You can create an object to the class as class name object equals to new class name. So the syntax to create an object is this one, class name object equals to new class name we have. So see, what is the class name here we have? I want to create an object to the data class. So let me make it here as data obj equals to new data I have. Now just give here obj dot. See, I am getting the James method and Scott method, but I am not getting a Paul method because it's a private. So private members you couldn't access here. So let me give it here, see, obj dot James, obj dot Scott. Now run this. See, I am able to call them with respect to this. So this is the way we are implementing with object oriented programming. Now whenever it is coming with object oriented programming, let us do a simple program like this, and you have to predict the output. What would be the output we are getting, and why actually it is getting with respect to this, and how we are going to prove that whatever the theoretically we are discussing, those things we have to prove it practically. So how the way we are going to make the things done, these are the things we have to see now. So now see, we have is, let me make a class here like this. Now what I want here is, let me give it as int I have. Now in the main, let me create two objects like this. Data ex obj1 equals to new data ex I have. So class name object equals to new class name. So first I made like this, fine. So now what I want to do is see. So now here I am assigning the value like this, obj1 dot I equals to 12. Now let me make it here as data ex obj2 equals to obj1. Now I am giving obj2 dot I equals to 13. Now sys out I value is plus obj1 dot I. Now pay your attention here. So here what is happening is, I have a class, as in that class I have a class variable I. Now in the class variable I, see, for this class I created two objects, fine. Now here I am just changing the object to value to 13, but what would be the object one value? So what would be the output if I am going to predict? Either it is 12 or so here I have two answers. What is the answer here? 12 or 13? Definitely the answer will be 13. But why actually 13 is coming? I want to show you practically. See, one thing we have here is, see, there are two types of data types as value types and as well as reference types. So these are the two types of the data types here I have. Now see, value types will be stored in stack memory, where reference types will be stored in heap memory. As there are two types of the memories as stack and heap, so you will have a question that why actually we have to separate them as stack and heap, and why can't we are going to place all the things in one single memory. It is not possible, because see, stack is basically, it's a small memory area. There actually we cannot store the objects and object variable values, all the things we couldn't place. So that's why we are categorized like this. Now let us do that practically, how the way it comes. See, this would be the stack memory, and it would be the heap memory. Now this is the one we have. So now here see, so this is the one we have, data obj1 equals to new data we have. Whenever you create an object, what are the things will happen in the memory is, obj1, that which is pointing to one memory location, which is there in heap. So in this I am going to store the value 12 there. I equals to 12 I have. Now next statement, see, obj data obj2 equals to obj1. So whenever this statement executes, this will be stored in so both objects are pointing to same memory location. So obj2, this is also pointing to this same memory location, which is there in heap. Now see, if I give here as obj2 dot I equals to 13, then automatically in that memory location the value 13 will be stored. Will be stored. So that's why see, either object1 dot I value and object2 of I value both will be same. So this is the way it is going to work it out. Now see, Prasanna is telling both objects are pointing to the same memory location. Really they are pointing to the same memory location or not, you have to print. So then please use the system method called hash code. See, we have sysout obj1 dot hash code, and let me give some space, obj2 dot hash code. Now if I run this one, see, it is returning same value. So there what is happening here is both objects are pointing to the same memory location. So this is the way we proved it practically. So this is the way we are going to work. And next we have is how the way the strings will be stored in memory, because strings, it would be, even though the strings are reference types, but they will be used for different purpose. As a value purpose we are using. Now see how the way the strings will be stored in memory. These are the things we have to see here. Now So let me have here. So see here we have, let me take the string here, S1 equals to, here we have Srinivas. So let me take it here as Paul. Now S2 equals to Robert. S3 equals to Levent. S4 equals to, yeah. So S4 we have is Paul. Then let me display the hash code. Otherwise, let me give here as S5 equals to, we have part Clemens dot substring of 0, 5. Now, just a minute. Now let me print the hash code values here. So sys out s1 dot hash code. Now see, these two values are same and these two values are same. So with respect to this output, what is the conclusion we have? How the way the strings will be stored in memory. See, the conclusion we came to know is, by default, whenever you declare any string value, at first in the heap memory, it is going to check for whether any object is assigned with same value or not. So if the value is same, then it will map to the particular memory location. So if the value is not there, then it will create a new memory location. So that's why, see here we have S1 and S4 values are same. S2 and S5 values are same because S4 is having some different value, but after substring method, it is returning the actual value equal to S2 so far. So this is the way the strings will be stored in memory so far. So this would be the small lecture from me about how the way we are going to write the programs in Java, as well as what are the data types. And next lecture we are going to discuss about or how the way we are working with control structures, reading the data from command line arguments, how to more enhancedly work with Eclipse. Those things we will discuss. Thank you everyone.